What's up, guys? Winner Kills. We are back with another deck profile. Today we got a very long-awaited deck profile that we're going to do on here. This is a friend of mine's Hieratic-Ruler deck. Very excited to do this. Very popular deck. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, to get started with our monsters, we're going to run 3 ESET. Pretty basic. Next, 3 Sue. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I'm probably not gonna explain much of this. 3 Tefnuit. Next for our rulers, because this is the Hieratic-Ruler. Of course, 1 Blaster, 1 Tidal, 1 Tempest, and 1 Redox. Can only run 1 of each, so run all 4 of them. Probably some of my favorite cards right there. 2 card car. Gonna need draw power. We want to draw into the right cards to go into our combos, just to get everything we need in the field. Our tombs, go Star Eater, load the field, and then just smack our opponent, OTK, deal massive amounts of damage. But you gotta make sure you use this at the right time, because it will go straight to end phase, and you need to be careful what your opponent is doing. And then obviously we're gonna run the 1 Red Eyes Darkness. We can use him to special our Manillas from the grave. Usually we go Flamvel to go into Star Eater, or we can bring out a Ruler. Any dragon, obviously from special any dragon from our hand or graveyard once per turn. 1 Debris Dragon. We can only run 1. He is helpful to go into our rank 11s as well. We can combo him with a Dragon Ruler. We can search him when we banish Tempest, and he's a tuner, so you can only use him for Dragon Synchros, but that's really all that's in this deck is Dragon Synchros. And then for the Manillas of the deck, 1 Flamvel, 1 Labradite, and 1 Luster Dragon. Flamvel is going to help us go into our 10s, or our 11s, possibly our 8s and our 7s. Luster and Labradite is going to be helpful for our 6s. You could run Blue Eyes if you wanted to go rank 8s, but we got our 2 tuners here. Usually Luster is going to be for Xyz plays, Labradite for synchros. Whatever needs to be summoned based on what your opponent's got in the field, whatever situation needs to be addressed. And then for the spells, we run 1 Soul Charge. I'd probably run 2, but 1 right now because I just don't have any more. So very helpful card late game. 2 Hieratic Seal of Convocation. Wish this card was at 3. If we do not draw our Hieratics first turn, maybe we get the bad hand, we can go ahead and search them out with Hieratic Seal. Those out here. 3 Dragon Shrine. Of course, we run 3 because we can get our Manillas in the grave and then send a Ruler along with it due to Dragon Shrine's effect. Of course, to help get our Manilla out with Red Eyes Darkness later on and have more fuel for our Dragon Rulers. And then, of course, triple Upstart because you need draw power. And it doesn't really matter that you're giving your opponent 1,000 life points extra each time you play it, because you'll still be able to OTK them with 11,000 life points. That is it for the spells for this deck, and then on to the traps. Very nasty traps in this deck. Run 3 traps done to basically set it for the turn, and then just go off for the win. 2 copies of Skill Drain. This very helpful to shut down any deck if need be. If we do have Skill Drain set and we need to use one of our monsters' effect, we can flip Traps Done to proceed on with our plays, combos, whatever we need to do. 2 Hieratic Seal from the Ashes. Once during our turn, we can add a Banish Hieratic back from banishment and back into our graveyard, which is good because we're going to be banishing a lot for our dragon rulers. And during your opponent's turn, you can send, I believe it is a Hieratic monster back from, or you can send a Hieratic monster to the grave during your opponent's turn, from deck to grave. And then just one Mirror Force, one Bottomless, one Solemn, and one Breakthrough skill. And now on to the extra deck. High point of this deck. This deck proceeds to get all these cards out with such ease, which makes it such a lethal deck. One Black Rose, Field Bomb, one Scrap Dragon. It is a level 8, but a very situational card. But of course, very helpful. We do want to have this card as an option in our extra deck. One Stardust Dragon, you can get around anything. You know, Mirror Force, whatever you need to go for. And we would be running Stardust Spark, but we do not have Stardust Spark right now. But Stardust, of course, will suffice for now. One Colossal Fighter for 6 AM matchups, any Warrior matchups really. Crimson Blader for the mirror match. Shut down your opponent. If this card attacks the opponent's monster, destroyed by battle, sends to the grave. Your opponent cannot normal or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during their next turn. Pretty bad for your opponent. They get hit with that. One Sturdy for the level 11. A beast. His single summon cannot be negated, and he does have the Ancient Gear effect for when he attacks. Trap. Other effects can't be activated until after the damage step. By then, it's obviously too late. Now on to the Ixies for our rank 6. We do run the one Ptolemy M7. We can turn any card from grave or field back to the hand, and that's any graveyard really. Stop your opponent from activating the graveyard effects, whatever matchup you're playing. Also of this, if you got Red Eyes Darkness in the grave, anything you need to put back to your hand, very helpful to help replenish resources. To a Tomb, have to run to a Tomb, not really going to explain. 2 Gauntlet Launcher will help clear up the field easily, rank 6. 1 Photon Strike Bouncer to help get over nasty effect monsters like, I don't know, it's helpful for mirror match, helpful for against Felgrand. Good card, stop that, and your opponent will take 1,000. 1 Big Eye, and of course another rank 7. We'd be running 1 Draco or 2 Draco. We just don't have Draco right now, but Draco needs to be in this deck with all the rank 7s. For the Dragon Rulers and everything, and then of course 2 Gaia Charter to slap on our tombs, Gauntlet Launchers when we're done using them, and as a Piercer, so if your opponent does go into defense position, we can still hurt them. So that is it for the Hieratic-Ruler deck profile. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the support and everything. As always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, leave feedback in the comment section below. Always looking to how to improve decks, any suggestions. Yeah, winner kills, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.